Hey, church family, we want to thank you so much for participating with us and leaning into this 4 Generations initiative. We are so pumped about what God is doing in our midst as we sow seeds of faith for future generations. So we want to say thank you so much for leaning into that with us. And I just want to take a few minutes to walk us through our commitment cards. So let's dive in. So here on the front side of your card, you've got an expanded giving guide. And this is where there's just a chart that you can see how many gifts are needed over the next 2 years and at what range. So this is just to give you an idea for how you might could participate in the 4 Generations initiative and what God might be calling you to give. So that's the front side of the card. And then on the back, you'll see there is space here on the left side for normal contact information, your name, email, phone number. And then here is what I really want you to see. This is the My Commitment portion of the card. And so on this first bar here, you've got what you would normally give in a year. So this is your regular tithing, your giving, anything that you would typically give over the course of a year, you would put here. So let's just say for the sake of argument that I typically give $10,000 over the course of 1 year. Then here on this second line, this would be your expanded giving. So what God is calling you to above and beyond for the next 2 years as part of this 4 Generations initiative. And so let's say for each year, I want to be able to give $5,000 over my normal giving. And so I would write that here. So $5,000 each year. Now, remember, so then you would add these together. So $10,000 plus $5,000, $15,000. So this is what I'm going to give each year for the 4 Generations initiative, combined with my normal giving. Now remember, this is a 2-year journey, and so we're going to multiply this by 2. So over the course of 2 years, I would give $30,000 for the 4 Generations initiative. And then this last bar here, this would be any stored resources you have, assets or cash on hand, or maybe you have decided to sell a car or sell something in your home to be able to fund the 4 Generations initiative. And so here you would give any gifts for that. And so we also have a First Fruit Sunday coming up. And so maybe this is your first fruit offering that you would put here. And so let's say I sold a vehicle that I'm not using for $5,000 and I want to add that. God is leading me to give that to the 4 Generations initiative. And so that would go there. And then down here at the bottom is your grand total. So over the course of 2 years, I am committing to give $35,000 for the 4 Generations initiative. Also, don't forget that you can fill out your commitment card online via the app or the website. And so there's an online option to do that there as well. Remember, we have our Commitment Sunday coming up on February the 25th, where we're all going to be bringing our commitments together. And then our Big Give Sunday is on March 10th, where we'll be bringing that first fruit offering to really kick this initiative off. And so we just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this with us. And we're so excited about what God is doing in the life of our church, what He's going to do in you, and what He's going to do in us collectively as we follow Jesus in the way of generosity and sow seeds of faith for future generations.